once he gets here and all that, if you guys address him, especially as Draco, is his nickname for his family, so Drake Jr. He has a very unique story. He was a young man who was at Loyola and four-star running back who was a pretty big-time recruit, and we're able, myself and Coach Ambrose were able to go out in the spring, and I'll never forget, I was actually, I was recruiting up north, and Coach called me, he's like, I got a guy for you. Put on his film, I said, oh, this is a no-brainer. I mean, I'm sure he remembers that. And I was just like, we got to get this guy offered right now. So we're able to get Drake offered, and shoot, it was really, I'm excited. I feel like we really got lucky in getting this kid. And kind of talk about his story just a little bit. He was ruled athletically ineligible because he transferred high schools. And it's a very unfortunate situation. I mean, he was really hurt. I mean, really, the kid got hurt in that situation. You know, I know sometimes schools get a little bit butthurt when kids leave, but if they don't want to be there, they don't want to be there. You know, it's just kind of the reality of the situation. And he was able to go to a local high school where he had a bunch of friends that went to school there at La Chiata, and he played Pop-Warner football there. He knew a bunch of his friends, so he wanted to finish his senior year there at La Chiata. And tell you a little bit more about him, just the kind of guy that we are getting. So this kid was going through a tough time. You know, people were telling him he cannot play for his senior year. He's going through all these appeals, all these things, maybe trying to get a lawyer involved. I mean, it's a big deal. Imagine the stress level that's being taken place on a 17-year-old, where we have adults telling a young man, you cannot play the game that you love. So that's pretty tough. So he went out at his new high school, and this, like I said, speaks volumes about the character of the young man, is that he went out and practiced every single day on scout team for his new high school, knowing that he wasn't playing that week, picking up bags, helping his teammates out, coaching them up on the sideline, being there every single game all the way through, even though he couldn't play. So to me, that made me love the kid even more. And also, he's a good student. And then after getting a chance to meet his family, Drake Sr. and Rosa, his mother, I really fell in love with the young man. So we're really getting a great player who I feel doesn't just have a chip, but as Coach Ambrose, I like to say, he has a big old boulder sitting on his shoulder right now. So I'm hoping he takes all that built up, energy and he uses it here for the Broncos, scoring lots of points for us and making first downs and doing all that wonderful stuff for us. So excited to get him here. Like I said, very unique story. You usually don't hear too many high school seniors that do not play their senior year and end up getting a full ride scholarship. But we're very lucky. Bronco Nation, we just got better. So I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are too. You guys have any questions at all?
Did he have any other schools after him?
Well, in the beginning he had UCLA, Colorado, Arizona, Washington State, Arizona State, Pitt.
His junior year.
His junior, during his junior, and then in the end, he still had Colorado, liked him a lot. Let's see, Arizona was still kind of messing with him a little bit. There was a few schools, Hawaii, San Diego State was really trying to come on him late. We're trying to figure out, can they get this kid? So there's still a lot of schools. I'm sure what some schools were trying to do was they're hoping he wouldn't sign, and then they still get him. Does that make sense? So they're like, well, hopefully no one really wants him. And they come in at the last second, but we stuck with him. We communicated with him. Him and I were able to develop a great relationship along with his family, and it ended up being a beautiful thing.